Hello children, welcome back to Max Made Easy. Let's continue with geometry, lines and angles, exercise 16b, part 2. Here they are asking us to identify the pair of angles as corresponding angle, interior alternate angle, exterior alternate angle, adjacent angle, vertical opposite angle and aligned angle. So remembering this many angles are really very difficult. You need to remember them based on their names, right? Corresponding. What is corresponding means? An interior alternate angle. In description I have given a link where I have easily explained how to remember this with their names itself. Here they are asking us to find 1 and 4. What is the pair of angle between these two angles? And they have given a diagram like this. See, this is a diagram that which they have given and asking us to find the angle between them. That is 1 and 4. Angle 1 and angle 4. Right? So, what is the angle between them both? It is really very easy to identify this. Look here children carefully. It is just opposite to each other. Here this is 1 and this is 4, right? It is just exactly opposite to each other. So it should be vertically opposite angle. So from this itself you can understand one of the easiest way. Even though, let me explain you what is this vertically opposite angle. As per the definition, when two lines intersect each other, see, this line and this line is intersecting each other, right? Then the opposite angles formed due to the intersection. So due to this intersection, there are two angles forming opposite to each other, right? So this is called as vertically opposite. See, from this itself you can understand this both are opposite to each other. So surely it will comes under vertically opposite angle. So from the name itself you can easily identify the angle between them. Even though it is better to remember this definition, right? During intersection we form a opposite angles, right? So whenever, see here, whenever two angles intersect, it forms a opposite angle. See, this angle is opposite to this angle. Similarly, this angle, here I'm drawing a two angles like this. This angle is opposite to this angle. So these both are vertically opposite angles. The angle this, angle this. These both are vertically opposite angle. Similarly, this angle and this angle, this both will be vertically opposite angles. So therefore angle 1 and angle 4 are vertically opposite angle. Let's move on to the second one, angle 4 and angle 7. Here this is the diagram that they have given. This is angle 4 and this is angle 7. Right? Look here children, if you just, let me take a pencil. Yes. See, this one, I'm drawing just the diagram over there. It's the same diagram. This is a transversal, right? Let me explain to you what is transversal. This is nothing but two parallel lines. See, this is the two parallel lines and it is cutting through a line. This is called as transversal line. A line cuts two parallel lines. Then it is a transversal line. Right? So this is the diagram. Just I have neglected this one, this line. I have just neglected this line. I have drawn the remaining and they are saying this is 4. I'm just considering only this angle because this is a transversal and you don't need to check for this line. So I've just removed this line. For your clear understanding, I am not taking this line, right? Look here. So what is the So what is the pair of angle between this 4 and 7? This is what the question is. So here 4 is interior side, right? See, it is just inside this parallel lines. So it is interior, and 7 is also interior, right? See, yes, it is alternate. See, this is towards the left side and this is towards the right side, right? It is alternate. So from the name itself and from the position itself, we can easily say that it is interior vertically opposite angle. Sorry, interior alternate angle. Sorry, children. Interior alternate angle. Or it can also be said as alternate interior angle. This is how you can remember just from the name itself. And here is the definition for interior alternate angle. It can also be called as alternate interior angle. The angle which is formed between the two parallel lines. See, I have said you that this is a parallel lines and the angles are formed between these parallel lines. It is inside. I have just for interior. So I have just explained for the interior means inside. Just remember that it is inside the parallel lines where it is intersected by the transversal line. See, this is the transversal line because it is cutting the two parallel lines. When a line is cutting the two parallel lines, this line, that particular line is said to be a transversal. I hope you understood this. These angles are called interior alternate angle. I hope you understood this. Angle 4 and angle 7 are interior alternate angle. Let's move on to the third one, angle 10 and angle 12. This is the diagram which they have given. Here is angle 10, here is angle 12. Look here carefully, children. See, here it is very easy. This is an intersecting line. We all know that always this intersecting lines forms the angles. See, it has formed 4 angles, but we need only 10 and 12, so I have made only these 2 angles. And it is, look here how these 2 angles are opposite, right? And it is vertically opposite. That means angle 10 and angle 12 are vertically opposite angle. When two lines intersect, this line is intersecting this line, due to which the angles are formed. Here are 10 and 12 angles are formed and they are vertically opposite. Then there are opposite. Then the opposite angles formed due to the intersection are called vertical angle or vertically opposite angle. You can call it in any way. So angle 10 and angle 12 are vertically opposite angle. Angle 7 and angle 13. This is a diagram which they have given and they are asking us to find 7 and 13. What is the angle between this 7 and 13? Look here carefully, children. 13 is towards the exterior side and 7 is towards the interior side, right? So this both are, one is interior and one is exterior, right? So, and even here there is one more angle formed. Here there is one more angle formed, right? So there is some angle in between these two. I already said you that if in this condition one is interior and there is exterior and one more angle is formed in between them, then it comes under corresponding angle, right? It's just a simple way to remember, right? To remember how to identify a corresponding angle. It is a small trick. See, corresponding, this is the definition. Corresponding angles are the angles which are formed on the opposite side of the transversal line. It has formed on the opposite side. See, this is a transversal line here because it is passing through the two lines. This is one line and two lines, and this line is cutting down those two lines. And it is formed on the opposite side of the transversal. This line is called as transversal because it is cutting the two lines, right? So this angle is formed on the opposite side of this transversal line. So it is a corresponding angle. So I have told you a simple way to remember even in that way, or as per the definition you can remember it. So angle 7 and 13 are corresponding angles. Angle 6 and angle 8. This is the diagram. This is angle 8 and this is angle 6. See here. Here it is very easy. Look here children. This both are formed at the intersecting point. See this line, this and this line. This both are forming a intersection at particular point over here. Right? So it is forming a line. See how the 6 and 7 are, sorry, 6 and 8 are. Angle 6 and 8 are just opposite to each other, right? And it is vertically opposite, so it comes under vertically opposite angle. I have just now explained the definition of this vertically opposite angle. I hope you understood this. So angle 6 and angle 8 are vertically opposite angle. They are asking us to find the angle between 11 and 8. This is the diagram which they have given. This is 8 and 11. Look here children, this line you can just neglect it. Let me draw another diagram for you. Look here, this is what they have given. These are the two lines, right? They both are parallel to each other, and a line cutting these two lines is called as transversal. So this line is transversal line, and here there is an angle 11 and here it is 8. Look here children, both are interior itself, right? This is interior and this is interior, but it is not alternate. On the right, one should be on the right and one other should be on left. Then only it will form interior alternate angle. But this both are in the same side towards the right, right? These two angles are towards the right. So it is both are in interior side and both are on the same side. So you can simply remember it as allied angle, right? Look here, this is the definition. Allied angle occurs in between the two parallel lines. See, I have said you this is a parallel line, this is another line. So this both are parallel lines and they are intersected by a transversal line. It is cutted through a line. So whenever a two lines is cutted through a single line, then it is said to be a transversal line. And the two angles that occur on the same side, see, as I said you, on the right side of the transversal line, then it is allied angle. I hope you understood this. So our answer is angle 11 and angle 8 are allied, or you can even say it as co-interior angle or even co-joint angle. It is having three names: aligned angle, co-interior angle and co-joint angles. Seventh question, angle 7 and angle 9, we need to find the angle between them. Here is angle 7, here is angle 9, right? So here it is just two lines are intersecting each other and angles formed between them, and see, look here, angle 7 and angle 9 just opposite to each other, right? In between this intersection it is just opposite to each other, so it comes under vertically opposite angles. So angle 7 and angle 9 are vertically opposite angle. It is by looking at itself we can understand both are just opposite to each other. Angle 4 and angle 5. This is the diagram which they have given, and this is angle 5 and this is angle 4. So this both angles are just, look here, look here carefully children. Previously it was just opposite to each other. At the point of intersection it was just opposite to each other like this, but now just look, have a look, it is just next to each other. Okay, let me ask you, what is adjacent? Adjacent means what? Okay, while talking you will say, she stays just adjacent to my house. What is that meaning of adjacent? Adjacent means next to my house, right? Next building which is just next to your house, that is adjacent. Even here, see, it is just next to each other. 5 and 4 are next to each other. And see, this is vertex where I have kept the cursor now. It is vertex. This is a common arm, right? See, this 4 and 5 are sharing the common arm. So 4 and 5 are adjacent angles. Here, this is the definition of the adjacent angle. The two angles are said to be adjacent if they have common vertex. See, this angle 4 and angle 5 have a common vertex. I have just showed you. And common arm. See, it is sharing a common arm. This is a common arm. And other arms lies on the opposite direction to this opposite. See, this is another arm. And this one is another second arm. Right? These are the two arms. One, two arms, and this is the adjacent, sorry, this is a common arm, and this point is the vertex where all the lines join together, that is intersection point. So angle 4 and 5 are adjacent angle, because see, from by looking at the picture itself you can understand they are lying just next to each other. Here is our ninth question, angle 4 and angle 6. So we need to find the angle between them. This is the given diagram. Here they have given this line to confuse you, right? So you can just neglect this. I'm drawing another diagram, just removing the line which I have showed you. See here, now you might have seen this, both are parallel lines, and there is a line intersecting through this parallel line. So this line, this line is called as transversal line, and there is an angle between them. This angle is 4, this angle is 6. How these angles are? This both angles are inside these parallel lines. So it is interior, right? And it is on the same side. So it won't be a interior alternate angle. So there is a chances of being a allied angle. They both are arranged on the same direction, on the same side. So this both are allied angle. So angle 4 and angle 6 are allied angle or co-interior angle or co-joint angle. I hope you understood this. 10th question, angle 6 and angle 7. This is the given diagram. So they're asking us to find what type of angle between this 6 and 7. Right? Even here, this is a two angles are intersecting each other. See, let me draw a diagram once again over here. See, these two lines are intersecting each other, and there is one angle formed over here, that is 7, and here it's 6. How these two angles are? It's next to each other, right? It's next to each other, so it is called as adjacent angle. If you keep on practicing on doing the problems, you will just automatically remember this. As soon as you see it, you will get an idea. See, it is just next to each other, so adjacent. So angle, sorry children, it's not 4, some typing mistake. It's not 5, it's angle 6 and angle 7 are adjacent angle. I hope you understood this. 11th question, angle 2 and angle 13. This is the diagram which they have given, and this is angle 2 and this is angle 13. Look here children, again this is a parallel lines, this one and this one is a parallel line, and this is a transversal line cutting these two angles, and this angle they have just give to confuse you. So just look at this, these two parallel lines and one transversal line. See, it is towards the interior side and it is on the same side, so surely it is not going to come under interior alternate angle because it is on the same side. If one is on the right and another is on the left over this side, then it will be a interior alternate angle, but here it is on the same side, so mostly it will be allied angle. So allied, co-interior or co-joint angle. I hope you understood this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment and hit the bell button. If you have any doubts, you can just ask me in the comment section. Check the description box for explanation of geometry, lines and angles. I have given a link over there. Thank you.